Hi, it's Nita from Scrappy Happy Mommy, and I'm looking at card 28, which is the bomb card found on page 49 of the manual. I cut the card and all of its features at 4 3/4 and the phrase at 2 inches. So for the envelope itself, of course the sides just line up, and there does come with a liner for the inside. It seems to not fit for me on the outside. It might maybe for you. Maybe I did the card backwards, but anyways, there is where the card is itself. I'm going to put that aside. For the card, you'll notice that there is one loop over here, and then there seems to be like a double loop here. So the way that this goes, of course, is the single loop on the outside and then the double loop over there. Okay, just to give you a rough idea of how to set this up. So when we put the card together, the card does come with a card liner, and I'm going to go ahead and just line these up. You will line them up by the outside edges, especially the ones right here. These ones, not so much. You will have a little tiny bit hanging over there, but these ones right here will line up. And then after that, putting the bomb on itself, and I'm lining mine up by the feet at the bottom, because a little bit of that yellow will go through, and then of course lining it up from there. So you'll see a little tiny bit just right on the edges of the card shift function. So there is the start of the bomb. The next part I'm going to cut out is the bomb shift, and I cut mine out from red cardstock. And in the book it's shown from brown cardstock. Once again, lining up with the loops, and then from there everything else. And this one's tricky because it does, this part is separate. Okay, that's better there. Okay, so card shift feature. Now on for my layers. Now layer number 1 I cut from a green cardstock instead of the yellow that is in the book, and I'm gonna go ahead and put that on first. Hopefully this goes on for me nicely. But of course, I think it wants to give some issues as usual. And these all should be lining up better than what it's showing you today, just to let you know. So there is the layer shift. Now when you cut the bomb feature out, you're also going to get this extra little part right here, and also the hands for the clock. So I'm going to go ahead and put the buttons on first for the alarm clock, going right on the top. And now I'm going to put the hands on as well, before I put my extra layer on. Okay, so there that one is. And then for my final layer, I cut mine from blue cardstock like it is actually shown in the manual. And my pattern paper I'm using today is from a recollection stack called Monsters and Robots. And I loved it because it just looked like frantic noise and waves on it. So that's why I chose it today. And once again, making sure all of these parts want to line up as best as they can. So there is the outside of the alarm clock, and then the inside sentiment I cut out at 2 inches from the same yellow that is in the paper. And the sentiment, of course, is "You're the bomb." So there is my bomb card, of course, with the envelope as well. And I'll be back again with card number 29. Thank you. Bye.